What up, everybody? It's T-Biz again, and we've got a new action figure to check out. I was supposed to be on a schedule this week as far as reviewing figures, but guess that's not going to happen. So we're going to check out another Marvel Legends that I picked up recently. It was Kang the Conqueror, aka Nathaniel Richards. Very interesting character. I guess his first, one of his first aliases, I guess, would have been Rama Tut, and was it a Fantastic Four? And then known as Kang in Avengers. I can't remember what issues, but they'll pop up in the video. We'll get to that. But yeah, he's a crazy character. And my first run-in with Kang ever was as a kid in 1983 with this figure. Actually, this isn't the original one I had because I had to repurchase a lot of my old figures that I used to have. But yeah, the Secret Wars 1983 Kang. So this was the version I had as a kid. And I remember my oldest memory of this figure was we were at like a high school football game because my dad's a big football fan, so we would go to the local Georgetown Eagles football games and stuff, the high school ones, and he'd just watch. Me and my mom, Dad would go watch because he's a big football nut. And I remember just sitting there with this Kang figure and just kind of hanging out with him all day and checking him out when I got him. And I also the same with Dr. Doom and later Spider-Man, because I think those were the only three that I had back then as a kid. And yeah, I just always thought this guy was kind of crazy, kind of interesting. I don't think I knew anything about him back then, and I'm just realizing that I'm learning more about him now, that Kang is a really crazy character, big time traveler. Just they had the Kang Corpse, they had many different aliases, really crazy. And he's fought, I guess, the Fantastic Four, Avengers, Iron Man, and he's an interesting character, interesting villain. And the only comic that I could find that I could dig up that was also interesting was this Avengers issue where Nebula, I guess, is a part of the Kang Corps or whatever, and I think she seduces Dr. Druid, and she's got the Avengers brainwashed and traveling through space and all that hoo-ha. And yeah, it's crazy because I think we're towards the end of the issue. Yeah, her and Dr. Druid she's fighting with the Avengers, I think, or whatever, and then something. So I need to read this comic. I just kind of thumbed through it or whatever. But yeah, she's squabbling with She-Hulk. Yeah, they're battling. I think she's got some. Yeah, she's gonna teleport out of here or something. And what happens? Yeah, something goes wrong. I guess her and Dr. Druid get sucked through some kind of time portal or something, or some kind of hole, some kind of black hole or something. And yeah, that's crazy. So I guess it's the same Nebula that would be from, I guess, Thanos' daughter and stuff. And it's crazy. It's crazy. There's so much going on with Kang and just the different versions of Kang. And you had a whole Kang Corps, Kang Council or whatever. It's really cool. Just crazy stuff. And just a really interesting figure to just dip into as far as Marvel Legends go, as far as a new figure. And we'll just start dipping in. First off, accessory. I got this crazy gun, this crazy looking laser gun. I got this loose. I didn't get this with the package or anything. I bought it off of eBay loose. It didn't come with a Joe Fixit bath piece or the Grey Hulk or whatever in the suit. Didn't come with that, so I got it loose as is with the hands and the gun. But yeah, he's got this crazy space looking rifle. I guess hardcore Nerf gun, but it also reminded me of, I guess, the same kind of guns you would see with the new Joes. So there's a Cobra Trooper, but yeah, with that gun. And here's Baroness's gun. So it kind of reminds me. I had to look at a couple of these guns just to be like, I hope they're not, using the same mold or sculpt or whatever. But no, it's a different gun. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And looking at Kang so far as a figure goes, as a Marvel Legends, he is pretty unique. The tunic is a very unique sculpt and total just piece all of its own. The body, the arms are different, legs are different. So yeah, this is a pretty, as far as Marvel Legends go, especially new ones, this is a very unique sculpt. Nothing's reused, it looks like, at all. And he's got the crazy gigantic hooker boots or whatever. And yeah, just cool, interesting. Let's check them out real quick. Some double knees, some pivot and rocker swivel action. Nothing. You got some waist. I don't think any diaphragm or anything like that, but you got a waist and back and forth, side to side. His arms go out. Pretty much kind of a double, almost a double on the elbow, but really good. Really good bend on the elbows. You got a swivel and hinge on the hand, and swivel also the elbows. And yeah, everything you would expect. And I like his face sculpt a lot. He looks very just kind of just super serious. Like, I don't know. Like dealing with him, he's not smiling, obviously, but I just like the sculpt. They're just really nice detail around the nose and just the chin and everything. Just, yeah, it just looks very ominous and completely serious. Like he means business. I dig that. And he's just a character. I just go on Wikipedia or go on Marvel.com and read up on him, and just, yeah, just a super interesting character. He's existed in many different versions of her alternate Earths. He was an Egyptian pharaoh or Ramatut or whatever, so that was crazy. And just like, yeah, just a lot of different stuff. Comes with different hands. He's got a kind of like just an open hand. Kind of like, I guess you'd say like behold hand or whatever, so to speak. It's kind of tight. He's got two sets of that same kind of hand. And his gun holding hand. So let's go ahead and get his accessory in hand. And one thing I forgot to mention too is that if you look at his hooker boots or whatever, they can actually, yeah, you've got a cut there, so that can actually swivel all the way around. So that's pretty cool too. I didn't notice that till just had to check it out, and yeah, you get a little bit better tilt on his head. But here he is with his gun. See if we can get him in a nice pose. Just let's see what we can do. And there you go. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty cool. So that's a good dynamic pose. Yeah, really nice pose. Really nice. That is pretty cool. But yeah, Kang's a very, very interesting character to just go on about it. You could pretty much make a whole video or documentary series just about this guy. Like, if you really dig deep into him and stuff, there's a lot to be said about this character. Once again, we're getting kind of the same pose I got with the Iron Man last time. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Not too bad. And we'll, I guess, check him out with both of his hands too. But before we do that, yeah, you can actually get his finger around the trigger. So his pointer finger. So that's really cool. Takes a little bit, but I don't think it was as hard as maybe fitting Baroness's hand into her gun and stuff like that. I think that's a little bit easier than some Joe's. But really nice. Really looks awesome. Again, that side profile, really good look at that sculpt. Just really nice. Just really nice. You can just take it all in, just all together, just really well sculpted. From the details to the tunic, as you can see, like the threading of material, and just to the musculature through his boots. Just really interesting. Creases right there, just really awesome. Just awesome stuff. And let's see if we can get another cool look with his both of his open hands together. And here he's again with both of his open hands, or kind of gesticulating pose, I guess you'd say, or hands or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's our look at Kang. I think he's a really awesome figure. I'm glad I purchased him. I got him for a pretty good deal on eBay. I think I paid less than retail, maybe. I think. It wasn't a bad deal. But yeah, he's really cool, and I'm glad I got him. And yeah, as far as like, he goes back with me as far as childhood memories, but now I actually know a little bit more about him, and I'll leave some links maybe to just some stuff so you can go maybe check out some other websites or just and see more about Kang so you can learn as I did, because there's a lot to learn about this character, and he's just super neat, and that's awesome. And now I feel like I need more characters now to round this out. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all, and hopefully more reviews popping up very soon. And once again, thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good one. All right, later.